What is Kraken, everybody? I am your host this evening, Garrick Bartholomew, and this is episode. I put 12, but it's 25. It's episode, or wait, nope, it's not 12 either. It's episode 20, and it's the 25th of June.
Yeah,
I can do the things. And this is the Good Kraken's death ratio. Well, we do video game stuff here. And occasionally I can host. I do like a semi-decent job, like five out of 10 most of the time. Like I'm decent.
Yeah.
Right. I love how Devin's light literally just fucking fell.
It sure did. It sure did. Yeah.
So yeah. And yeah, so like we're all having like welcome everybody. Welcome, hello, hi, hello. This is we're doing a podcast. We're making fucking content right now, and I am driving. I'm steering the ship poorly into the rocks already. Hi, I'm your host this evening, Garrick Bartholomew Eaton, and I am joined by the one who can't keep his lights up, Devin, Brevin the dude. Devin, how are you this evening?
I'm actually doing pretty good. Guys, I'm not going to go into it. But I'm sitting there. There's all these people naysaying the Acolyte. And I just watched the most recent episode before this.
I need to watch that still. How many episodes is the season going to be?
5. 8 episodes. This was just the 5th.
We're on 5. So
and
okay.
5 was a banger. 5 was a banger.
I heard 4 was a banger.
So 4 is a good setup episode with a great cliffhanger ending. So like
payout and 5 was good.
Yeah, if anybody is just now starting the show or you've watched the first couple episodes and you're like vibing with it but like unsure, I just want to say everything canonically is perfectly fine. Fuck all you Star Wars fans.
Yeah. Fucking well played, sir. Well played.
Yeah. If you're like Garrick and you like the Sith, you're gonna love episode 5. That's all I'm gonna say.
Garrick, do you like that?
Maybe I'll start that shit tonight. I need to start it. It's I have no reason not to at this point.
If you get to episode 4, you have to watch episode 5 directly after. Like, I mean, the suction cup isn't working.
Jesus Christ, man.
I know.
Amazing, dude.
Yeah, I guess it's just gonna live right here. Now I'm gonna look like I'm glowing.
You're gonna have spooky underlighting this evening because you can't keep your light up.
It's not the only thing I can keep up. I'm kidding.
Matter of fact, this is the
This
story
episode is sponsored by Blue. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, all I gotta say is I also watched episode 2 of season 2 of House of the Dragon. Yes.
Good episode.
I forgot that was out. I forgot that was out. How many episodes is this season? Okay, first off, how many episodes was the first season?
I think the first season was like 10.
Was
11?
Are they doing a longer season?
I don't know. But each episode's like an hour long. So
must say Game of Thrones is long.
10 episodes is perfectly fine for me, honestly. With like the pacing of the first season's a little weird because they do some time jumps, But like, I'm not gonna lie, the first season has some things in it that trumps a lot of Game of Thrones. It really does. It really does.
First season was 10 episodes, and this season will be 8 episodes.
Oh.
I'm not mad about that, honestly. There's a lot of content out there right now.
There's a lot of shit happening this season.
I'd say using your episodes wisely is better than having fluff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we kind of already know the history of what's going on with this show because they like mention it throughout.
Right, you're just seeing it actualized. Yeah.
Exactly. And you're seeing how it all unfolds. And of course, there's a lot they did not tell you, in the books or anything like that. But what I think is really cool about this show is that they're not beholden to the books for the most part, besides like key events, and the way that they're recited within the books and in the show, it's just like as it was remembered, not the actual thing,
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That gives them some wiggle room. Well, hell
Yeah,
that sounds like a pretty
lets them
good
be
Tuesday.
really creative. And Daemon Targaryen is a fucking creature of destruction. It's amazing.
That's Matt Smith's character, yeah.
Yeah, he fucking kills it.
Yeah,
Season 1 of House of Dragon made me
I
a
fucking
huge
love
Matt
Matt. I
Smith
love
fan.
Matt Smith.
No, Matt Smith is great, but season 1 is like, it'll make you really like him. It'll make you hate him, but really like him.
It'll be interesting because, like, I know him as Doctor Who, so
yeah, as do most of us, and not
Dude,
the antagonist of a Venom movie.
Yeah, my watch just told me that I hit 90 decibels somehow.
Yeah,
and it was weird. It went off and said that, like, when I was driving my car. I think my watch is broken.
Maybe the 90 decibels was your light falling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just said light fall.
Oh my fucking god. Anyways, we are also joined by Ernell Pearson, the Ocean Shrine. Ernell, how are you doing this evening?
Shark Day for Press 2024. Yeah, dude, I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. Today was a my Monday for work.
Yeah, that's right. You have Monday.
Yeah, so that was fine. That was all fun and dandy. But came home and my darling dear had got us some banh mi sandwiches, and so I am nice and full in the belly.
I haven't had din dins yet. I did have lunch today, which I normally don't do. I'm usually pretty bad at that.
Yeah, because you're usually the snack king, you know what I'm saying? But you have
I don't do whole meal things. Yeah, I'm lacking in like full meals. You know what I'm saying?
Lacking in the snacking, if you will. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
No, dude. Today was fine. I mean, I'm having some allergy stuff going on because it's that time of year, and so I am just trying to do what I can. You guys can probably tell my eyes are like.
You do be touching your face a lot.
That's I'm getting the allergy tears is what I'm getting. I'm not watching the hit movie. I don't know what's a good movie.
The Notebook.
A Walk to Remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not watching
it's
that.
Like, I don't know, some sad shit.
Yeah, that one movie where Channing Tatum is like dating what's her face and she doesn't remember who he is. That one. Yeah, I'm watching that one.
Yeah.
Can't remember that one, but yeah.
No,
it's a good day, man. I'm excited to talk about video games today.
Me fucking too, man. And you know what? I had a pretty good Tuesday myself. I mixed things up a little bit today. I went to work at the school. We had some trainings today. I was expecting to be there until like 4 p.m. and then my principal was just like, you can leave at 11. They don't like, it's optional if you want. And I was just like, all right. She's like, just be at the school building tomorrow at 8. And I'm like, all right, see you guys later. Peace out. I went home.
That's good stuff.
So
man.
Yeah. So like, I got to like, dude, and like, honestly, like, I don't mind my second job. Like, it's very much like I definitely treat it as like that's the expendable job in my mind. Like, I don't really give a fuck about it. It's just a paycheck. I show up, I do what's required of me, I go home. But like when I like showed up to like my training today for like the school and I sat down with like my principals and like in the new like instructional coach that like we've got in our building this year, I was just like, fuck yeah, man. Like, I love my goddamn job. Like, I'm home. I love being here. Dude, and it's crazy to me to think this is like my 4th school year with the district. Like, it's definitely been like the longest like I've personally stuck around for a job. And like I love my job now, man. Like, I legitimately like it feels like home. So like I don't hate going to work is what I'm trying to say. Is like, you know, like
Yeah,
I went to work today and I was just like, yeah, the work was like actually pretty awesome, even though literally it was just a meeting. It was just a meeting the whole time. And like I'm excited for school to start again already. I think I mentioned it the other day. Like, I'm 2 weeks. Like, I'm good for like 2 weeks. Like, I just need 2 weeks off and then I can go back to school.
Okay. Yeah, that's
a
fair.
month, like maximum. Like, I genuinely enjoy my job. Like, I definitely need a break from the kids. But like I don't need so long a break that like I'm not getting paid for it over the summer.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like aside from that, but no, like I had a fairly good day today. Like I'm excited for our topic. I realized I have it's gonna be interesting. I feel like you guys are gonna have more to say than me tonight because I realized I haven't played a lot of games this year that have come out this year.
I know. Last year you had a fucking plethora of games this time of year that you had already played through, and this year you're not quite as deep dived, if you will.
It's been less multiple games and more spending a lot of hours on the same games. So we'll see. But hey, we are talking about that this evening. But we're also talking about the Switch ain't done yet, Gayming in June, and the best games of the year so far, and much, much more. Because this is Good Kraken's Death Ratio, and we are slashing through the podcast space to be your source for all the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you want to hear live each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. West Coast time. If you want to get ahead of the curve, you can head on over to our Discord channel where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services wherever you'd like to watch or listen. But if you spend all your credits at another shop, that is totally fine because you can watch us record this show live right here at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show. And if you have Amazon Prime, DJ tell them.
Wait.
It's not working.
Where's it?
Don't let me down.
I got it.
DJ, tell him.
Prime Gaming.
Thank you, sir.
You also have Twitch Prime, and we would love for you to give that to us so that we can help us level up our game. But you can also support us by going over to our YouTube channel, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel and searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. Review. Ernell.
Yes, sir.
We have some critical hits that I forgot to edit.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right.
I've done that.
All is forgiven.
The Shipwreck Show episode 125 is now available on all major podcast platforms and YouTube things. And it was a pretty chill episode, actually. We just kind of vibed. We bullshitted a little bit, and we just kind of, I don't know. I felt like it was a very chit-chatty episode.
Good episode. Yeah.
What? Xander froze though, right when he was going to tell his story.
Yeah.
And that was
I was gonna be like, that was actually
things.
really good. Like where he froze for his bear story, and was actually really good. No, we last night we talked about Xander's vacation and all of the weirdness that entailed. And I'm not gonna spoil it because honestly, you should go hear it from Xander and then from the Google Maps fucking that we pulled up because that shit was crazy.
Yep.
Micro wrestling is the only thing I'm gonna leave you folks with for that episode. But yeah, go check that out, episode 125. That's now available on all the podcast platforms. And folks, don't forget to join our Discord. We do like all sorts of things. We do like watch parties. We have like a fairly large gaming community. Actually, I'm kind of proud for a little gaming community we have.
Yeah,
we've got like a few little gaming communities. We got like a good little host of people that play Helldivers. We're off duty right now because everybody is mostly playing Destiny. But man, our Guardians chat is hot and popping off every single day.
Yep. And
it's popping right now, actually.
Yeah, it's literally going off right now. Literally going off right now and has been ever since. Yes, literally. Ever since the final state released. And so it's been really nice to see our Discord as active as it has. And you guys can be a part of all the fun stuff and the crazy conversations that we have, and the memes and the pets and the questionable music that we share all throughout that's all only available on our Discord. You can't get that anywhere else. So go do that. Go be a part of that.
Garrick, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to hold completely still real quick. Now move your head a little to your left. A little more.
You're thinking is right.
No, that's correct. The little red dot is not from your camera. It's from
What
one
the
of
fuck is it?
It's from one of your lights.
No shit.
And I can tell because it's bending on your face.
Oh my god, it fucking is.
It's from one of your lights.
It's because I bet you. I fucking bet you. I fucking bet you. It's bending off the goddamn reflection of the TV.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I was
mystery solved.
For whatever reason, you're looking real crisp tonight, your camera. And so
I think it's because I fixed my lighting.
This is the first time I've been able to see it actually bending on things touching you. And I was like, wait, what? There's no fucking way. So you did the entire intro and I was like, yeah. That's right.
Fucking crazy.
It's from one of your fucking lights, buddy. Like we figured it out, dude. It wasn't the camera at all.
All right, just to, like red, because if we cover it up. Yep, no red dot.
No red dot.
No red dot.
No red dot, dude.
What the fuck, dude? Mystery solved. Wow.
Yay! Fuck yes, dudes!
Yeah.
Fuck yes, we're here. GKDR making history.
I was really
baby.
confused. I'm like, why is he having me turn my fucking head? Like, what's going on?
Dude, it's been like a year almost that we've been trying to fucking solve this.
Literally, since I got this camera, because this camera is a higher quality than the one that I had before.
Right.
And so like I thought it was like a dead pixel or some shit, and like swear because it was like 3, but it was like here, and like here.
Yeah.
But that makes sense because the light patterns in a strip, and like literally I'm wearing glasses, and like I bet you the angle has changed because it's reflecting off of my glasses and my light positioning has changed. And then I have like my TV screen, which is off, but my RBG lights 360 my room, so it's ambient rather than it just being backlit. So it's Damn. That's actually crazy that we, you know what?
There you go. You're welcome.
Good spot. Good spot.
I got you, doggy dog. I got you, man. Someone's looking fishy. I had to fish for it. You know what I'm saying? I had to go catch that bad boy. Moby Dick out here.
Smell?
You know what I'm saying? Tell him, Devin.
That's ridiculous.
I was just wondering, how did the fishy smell?
Fishy.
What?
He said something was
Devin?
smelling fishy.
You know, it's
I wanted to know how it smelled.
That episode of SpongeBob when the smelt come to town and Mr. Krabs is like, I smell the smell that smells smelly. Hi, Saint. What's happening?
Movies.
All right, let's fucking do it. Let's make some content, boys.
Evan, tell the people what we have going on next.
Where you guys are all the time when we go into free for all. Line of sight.
There you go. I just played a boom. I played a boom for us. There you go. Line of sight, baby. Line of sight. Let's go.
All right, boys. We got just a few articles this evening, but both of them are fairly long. So we're starting off with our Nintendo Direct. This happened last Tuesday at like it was like 10 a.m. or some shit for us. And I don't know, it was I can't remember. I actually think it took place in the evening. It was a very strange time. I remember it being like a not like ideal time for most people to catch the Nintendo Direct, unless you were planning on catching the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, so, they like to do that.
Yeah,
fucking
Nintendo,
weird, man.
Right? And just Nintendo things, right? And all that fun stuff. So yeah, but we decided to do a pretty hefty covering of Destiny 2's Final Shape. We had a review on that last week. So we've let the Nintendo Direct marinate a little bit, and now we're going to be giving y'all a very quick rundown of all the things that were announced, because even though the rumors are true and the Switch successor is a coming, the Switch it's not done yet. They announced quite a lot of games that are going to be releasing on the platform. And without further ado, I'm gonna start us off. Everything announced in the Nintendo Direct for June 2024, starting with Mario and Luigi Brothership. Mario and Luigi are bouncing into Nintendo's latest game and Mario and Luigi's franchise. The first in almost 10 years, Mario and Luigi Brothership will release on the Nintendo Switch on November 7th. The art style in this is actually it's a little bit of a departure from some other Nintendo titles I've seen in the past. It does look good, though. It's nice to have another Mario and Luigi title.
Yeah, super cute.
Does it have
Next.
the RPG style like gameplay? Do we know that yet?
No, I think it's an
You
action
know what?
adventure.
I think it's like it's like traditional Mario, I believe. If I
Oh
recall.
wait, I'm watching the gameplay right now. It is a turn-based game with platforming in it.
Oh, it is
It's
turn-based.
interesting.
That's actually
Okay.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So it's a little. So we're getting a new Mario and Luigi, and it's a little bit of a departure from past iterations. We'll see how that
Well,
goes November 7th.
I will say the previous Mario and Luigi games, like Superstar Saga and stuff, they're actually all RPG games.
Oh, well then I suppose I didn't know that. Next up, we have Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition is all about speed running and challenges. These are also there are also modes that put you head to head with other players in an attempt to be the last one standing as you make your way through the challenges. That'll be here July 18th. A lot of these titles do have release dates too, which is splendid, or at least windows. Next up, we've got Fairy Tail 2. This is another Koei Tecmo. America's Fairy Tail 2 is taking on the anime. So if you're a fan of the Fairy Tail franchise, this is a real-time strategy game. It's a fucking anime game that's not a fighter. So goddamn check it out just because it's not a fighter. You'll be taking on enemies in a collaborative battles. That'll be coming this winter, Nintendo said. Next, we have Fantasia Neo Dimension. All of these titles are so very Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ.
From Final Fantasy creator Sakaguchi, Fantasia Neo Dimension is a turn-based role-playing game where you're taking on an evil guy that wants to destroy all mankind. According to Nintendo, the interdimensional game launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Yep, sounds about right.
Nintendo Switch, yeah, but I'd say that sounds like it's a very yep, it's going to be
Anime ass game, yeah.
Anime ass game. Yeah, the Nintendo Switch continues to be an RPG, a JRPG god. Right? Like, so that is the platform for JRPGs.
Absolutely.
Nintendo Switch Sports Basketball is coming to Spoko Square, where up to 4 players can team up locally and online to shoot some hoops. That'll be coming to Nintendo Switch this summer, which might be a pretty good time to maybe do another GK Olympics. I'm just saying.
It's fucking time, though, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. we need to do
enough.
GK Olympics again. We need to do it as an event. We need to do multiple games, and we need to figure out who the best is among us.
Yeah. So we might cook on that and see maybe we do something around that basketball release for y'all in the future.
And
Next
we need
up,
to do it. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're
I was
good.
gonna say we need to do it how we did it last time with Ernell and DJ as
the commentators,
the casters.
Yeah, the casters.
All right,
absolutely.
we can do that.
And if you want to be a part of that, we'll have 2 slots open. Because I know Garrick and I are the only like Switch players really out of all of us.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll have to have more people in the be a part of the GK Olympics. Maybe possibly coming this summer. Stay tuned. Next up, we have Mio Memories in Orbit. The Switch titles continue to be Switch titles. Mio in Orbit is all about its pretty watercolor world. Not much information was shared outside of its trailer, except that it's coming in 2025. It was just a brief like teaser trailer. I loved the art style.
It looks dope.
I will probably be checking it out based on the art style, just because it looks like it's a hand-drawn game.
Yes,
Next,
sir.
we have Disney Illusion. Disney Illusion Island. I had a hard time with that. A new mystery update is coming to Disney Illusion Island, and it is launching on Nintendo Switch Tuesday. Hey, that was last week, the same day as the Direct, so that's available now. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. There's literally like a running joke that like when we can't figure out what games to play in like my OG friend group. Hello Kitty Island Adventure is the game that gets suggested. Hello Kitty Island Adventure, originally only on mobile, is coming to Nintendo Switch and PlayStation and Xbox consoles as well. It's a timed exclusive though, meaning Nintendo players will get the super cute Animal Crossing New Horizon-like game first. It's actually a really goddamn adorable game. I won't even pretend that it's not.
I've been contemplating trying it.
Or no? Or no, you should.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Say less.
you
Say
should.
less. Dude. Say less.
It's a cute. It's Hello Kitty Island Adventure is actually it's a fairly cute little game.
God damn. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. I think you'd get quite a bit of enjoyment out of it. Next up, we have Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports. I like that like oddball sports games are making a comeback. Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports has 4 arcade-style sports mini games, including soccer and basketball, all with Looney Tunes spins like falling anvils. It'll launch on Nintendo Switch this fall. I hope that doesn't have like a big price. I feel like most of these games are not going to be full price.
I'm fucking hoping, man, but it's Nintendo.
It's got to be like a $20, like a $20 for sure, right?
Yeah, we can hope.
We can hope. Yeah,
we can hope.
She's gonna get $40. What are you doing? Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we doing? My wife is sending me. She's sending me messages, and so I gotta read this.
Here we go. Read it
She
for the
said, "A Hello Kitty game, yay!"
and she wrote it in a Hello Kitty notebook. Yeah. Okay. That'll do it.
So,
that'll do it.
Yeah. For my wife, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
We really do need to make that GK Sirens episode.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we fucking do.
Like she's inviting it at this point. Like she's like, oh, she keeps like accidentally walking in on camera. Anyways, Among Us is getting a free update Tuesday with new crewmate and imposter roles like the tracker, which plants trackers. Weird, right? Or an imposter who could turn invisible. So yeah, check that out if you're an Among Us. Yeah, invisible. If you're an Among Us fans, go check that out. Farmagia.
Yeah.
Farmagia. Felicidad is a realm of monsters where a guy named 10 needs to take on a big army. The game is a farming simulator where you raise monsters to help you battle. Farmagia is coming to the Switch on November 1st. Interesting. Might check that out. I like that, like, it's strange that oddly after we're getting like not Pokemon games after Pal World's release.
Mm-hmm. I had no idea that when they were singing Feliz Navidad, it was a realm of monsters.
I actually had to read that twice in my head to make sure I was just like, that's what it was, right? And I was like, no, that is actually okay. All right, that's what it is. Donkey Kong Country returns in HD. Originally released on the Wii, Donkey Kong Country Returns will be released on Nintendo Switch on January 16th.
This is rad. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. Donkey Kong kind of doesn't get enough love as far as like Mario spin-off titles go. I played a lot of like Donkey Kong Country.
Tropical Freeze, best one.
Nintendo. You know, I've not ever played Tropical Freeze.
So good. So good, dude. Like, no right being that good for a Donkey Kong game.
I do remember it getting like reviewed insanely high though.
Very good game.
Next up, we have Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake and more. Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake HD. Damn, I tried to blast it out. 3 HD 2D remake will be coming to Nintendo Switch on November 14th, bringing the classic game to modern consoles. Remakes of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 in HD 2D form will be coming in 2025.
Why didn't they just call it a remake? For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't do HD 2D is a little pretentious.
Like we would have gotten the point if they would have just shown it being in HD 2D. You know what I mean? They didn't need to add it to the name, but okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I like that they use the same like art style as like Octopath Traveler and stuff in this.
That shit's lit. That shit's so good.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it got a really good glow up. I'll be checking this out. I like the Dragon Quest games. Those were,
even if they're turn based like that.
Dragon Quest was like one of the ones that I didn't really play like Final Fantasy. I played Dragon. Which one was the one on the Super Nintendo? Was that just?
I think it was 3.
Okay.
I think it was 3.
But say because I played the Super Nintendo one, and then there was like another obscure game that was like turn based that I didn't hate called Seventh Saga.
So it was Dragon Warrior. Technically, was on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The original Dragon Quest.
That was the one. Yeah, but that's like legitimately the only one I've played. So I don't know, but like I might check this out. I'm trying to be like I'm trying to give turn-based and side scrollers like another shot in the modern era because I've been pretty against them for a long time, but they're making a comeback, so I can't avoid them forever.
Side note, did you see that they put both Octopath Traveler games on Game Pass?
I did. That's actually those are banger games.
It's a big deal. Good game.
Like those are like I believe those games are similar to Fire Emblem. Yes.
Yes and no, depending on the game.
No. It's more like a Final Fantasy.
Okay.
It's called Octopath Traveler because all 8 characters have their own individualized stories that cross paths with each other and form a party.
I see.
And depending on what part of the story you're at, you play as that character.
Yeah.
Okay. But I never checked those games out, but I do know they were highly regarded. Next up, we have Funko Fusion. 1010 Games showed off Funko Fusion, an action adventure game where you play as Funko characters, all set in different shows and movies like Jurassic Park, and that'll be coming to Nintendo Switch on September 13th.
Sure.
This is a very weird move, I think, because I don't think anybody has given less of a fuck about Funko as a whole than they do now. Like, they're literally like they throw out millions and millions and millions in their like stock like a year ago because like nobody's buying Funko Pops anymore.
Yeah,
but maybe this is just their attempt to try to keep the franchise relevant. It's really weird because this is a Switch title. It's obviously going to be marketed towards children, but Funko Pops as a demographic are not for kids. Like that's not who millennials collected them. I collected them. I'm literally waiting to buy shelves. I have hundreds of the fucking things. I understand it's a cringy thing to have, right? Like I'm like, right, it's cringy. It's literally it's modern millennial Beanie Babies. I'm not disillusioned at all. Right? So but like Beanie Babies never got a video game, and this probably shouldn't either.
Have they not? Hold on, let's see.
But I don't know. Watch it be like watching it like ridiculously like high scores. It's get like nothing but 8 out of 10s, and it'll be like the new Lego franchise.
Hold on. Beanie Babies video game. Let's check. Let's check it.
He's really fact checking me to see if Beanie Babies got a video game.
I was like, are we sure that hasn't happened? No, there's no Beanie Babies video game.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Continue, sir.
Next up, we have Luigi's Mansion 2 in HD. Woo! I fucking love this franchise. It's any franchise where Luigi's the main character is dope in my book. That is an upgrade to the original launch, and that's available right. Wait! No, I spoke too soon. That is the 25th. That's available on June 27th. Almost jumped the gun there. So that'll be available in just a few days. If you're a fan of that, I'm really quite excited. I'll probably be playing that one. Next up, we have the new Denpa Men. The new Denpa Men looks like a weird version of Animal Crossing with mini games, and that's coming July 27th to Nintendo Switch.
Yep, finally a follow-up to the original. The Denpa Men, they came by wave. That came out in 2000.
Was that a Wii game?
Nintendo 3DS, actually.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember
the art and like the weird heads look off. They look a little familiar.
It's goofy, you can tell. Probably won't play it.
Yeah. Dude, all of these, like, the thing is though, is like, let's be honest, Nintendo fans are a little goofy. Like they know the Switch. Yeah. The Switch knows their demographic. Next we've got Metal Gear Solid, but it's not. This is Metal Slug. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. Oh my God. Metal Slug Attack Reloaded. It's coming to Nintendo Switch on Tuesday. Surprise. God. It's available now. Darkest Dungeon 2, the Gothic roguelike role-playing game, Darkest Dungeon, is getting a sequel, Darkest Dungeon 2, and that is coming to Nintendo Switch on July 15th. We talked about this earlier in the year. I'm pretty excited. It's this is a highly regarded game.
Yeah.
We're cruising, folks. We're getting there. The big Nintendo Switch Online update. The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, Four Swords, Metroid Zero Mission, Turok Dinosaur Hunter, fuck yeah, and Perfect Dark are coming to Nintendo Switch Online. That actually came out the day of the Nintendo Direct. That was a shadow drop. So you can play those. You will also be able to play Four Swords with your friends like it was originally designed on the GameCube.
Fuck
Dude,
yes, that's rad.
That would be really fun, actually.
That has a lot of potential.
Is that online connectivity?
It is. Yes.
Yeah, it's online connectivity. So we might have to check that out. I loved Four Swords.
That would be really fun. I
played Four Swords. I had it on Game Boy Advance, but I remember the way to play it, if you guys remember, was to get the GameCube and then get the adapter where you could put your cartridges into the GameCube and then plug your controllers into that and play it on the big TV. That was the shit.
Do you guys remember Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles?
Absolutely, dude. I love Crystal Chronicles. I hated being Chalice, bitch.
Dude, if I could just have a Moogle carry the Chalice while I'm playing with my friends, then perfect game, honestly.
Yeah,
but
because literally,
the fact
fuck
that
me,
you
Chalice,
you had to use the Game Boy Advances to play multiplayer. That was the only way you could do it.
Yeah, that's how
you couldn't just use regular controllers.
Yeah, that was Four Swords too, man. It was such a fun and innovative mechanic. I loved that.
Yeah, I played the shit out of that game when I was a kid. I'm not gonna lie.
Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero. Mirana is on a journey to save her friend Ash in Phantom Brave, the Lost Hero, which looks super cute and is coming to Nintendo Switch in 2025. This looks like another JRPG, I gotta be honest.
It is.
This one, everybody, if you even remotely love fighting games, you should be celebrating the fuck out of this, because Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcades Classic is coming to Nintendo Switch, and it's free.
7 whole games, baby. This is one of my favorite fighting game franchises of all fucking time. This game is so goddamn good. Yeah. Holy fucking shit.
I religiously used to play Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the PS1.
Yeah, that was the game, dude. That was everybody's favorite. Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
My first fighting game was Mortal Kombat 2. My second one was Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And I will run any of you guys. I will run any of you guys on that game.
Here we fucking go.
Guaranteed.
This fucking
probably, dude, because I'm bad at fighting games.
Still, all these years has not played me in a fucking fighting game. He's still talking shit.
We don't own the same ones.
I know. Get good.
Didn't you guys both play Soul Calibur?
Oh yeah, I played the shit out of Soul Calibur.
So you guys should have a Soul Calibur match.
Do you have them all?
Not all of them. No, I haven't played
every
Soul
single
Calibur.
one.
I got them all.
I
don't think I've played 4 or 5 titles, something like that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I played a handful in the middle.
I liked 4. Soul Calibur 4, I think, was my last favorite one. I played 5 and I played 6, but I liked 4.
It's the GameCube one.
Are we at 6? Is that
2
where it
is? The GameCube one. Huh?
We're at 6. Is that where we're at with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Soul Calibur 6.
3 is the last one I played. Okay.
Okay, so you played. Oh, go ahead.
We have Super Mario Party Jamboree. Excuse me. I'm actually really excited that we're getting a new one of these. Super Mario Party Jamboree has a whole bunch of new boards, a ton of mini games, including a board set in a mall and another race course. 5 new board games and 2 from previous games are available in total. Up to 20 players can compete online, 2 in new modes. It's the biggest Mario Party yet, Nintendo said, and that is coming out October 17th.
They said 20 players.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Online.
We got to find a way to do
That
that
is
for
like a
splash
5
damage.
hour long game.
Yeah, we got to find a way. We got to find a way to do that for splash damage.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Another one that I am personally very, 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 very excited for: Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. Finally, a game starring Zelda. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, a stylized Link's Awakening-like version of the franchise. Zelda takes on her own adventure. When Link vanishes, Zelda needs to step in to save the day, and that is coming September 26th.
Nintendo had the opportunity to do the funniest thing ever and call this The Legend of Link, and they didn't fucking do that. I can't fucking
But
believe
what
that
if Zelda? But what if Zelda was a girl?
What if Zelda was a girl? Actually, yeah.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Nintendo Switch Lite Hyrule Edition is coming alongside the release of the Echoes of Wisdom, also releasing on September 26th.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish that they came out with a way that you could dock the light too. You know,
Even an adapter, man. Like, come on.
Like the fact that you can't dock it is very disappointing.
I mean, that was the
And
point.
how?
You know what I mean? That was the point.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I guess it kinda
you can't
is,
take
but-
off the Joy-Cons. It's smaller. Like I should just be able, like they have docks that are just like little USB-C plugins that aren't like the full Nintendo
I don't know. Maybe
docks.
that's what save you your monies.
Yeah.
Was that not being the feature? Just Dance 2025 edition. Ariana Grande and Sia and more artists will come to Just Dance 2025 with lots of new dances and challenges to take on. Hundreds of songs in total coming in October.
Sure.
Lego Horizon Adventures. Nintendo has another little peek at the game of Lego Horizon Adventures, which was first announced at Summer Game Fest. That's coming this holiday season.
Cool.
Nintendo says. Yay!
Weird it's on here, but cool.
Yeah, but I don't know why we needed that again. It's not like it's a freaking Nintendo specific title. Like it's literally, I'm pretty sure that's like all platforms.
Weird.
Except for, is that going to be on Xbox?
No.
No.
They had that. That's actually, they could have bridged the gap there. That was a unique opportunity, and I feel like they whiffed that. But I digress. Stray the kitty game. That's coming to Nintendo Switch on holiday season. Hell
yes.
yeah! If you haven't had the opportunity to play that shit,
Good
you
game.
should. I'm
Good
thinking
game.
about replaying it because now I have the PlayStation 5 and I want to see it prettier.
It looks so
Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game.
Let's fucking go!
Live as a hobbit in Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game. It's basically a life sim set in the Shire, in the Lord of the Rings world. It looks really lovely. It's got a very unique art style. It looks like it's got like a stop frame, sort of like a deliberate missing frame, low frame art style. And that's going to be releasing this holiday season, and I will be playing the shit out of it.
Hell fucking yeah, baby. Let's go.
Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. That is coming to Nintendo Switch on September 6th. So, yeah, if you're a fan of that, those games are actually insanely popular.
I've actually considered trying one of them at some point because they look interesting.
They're very weird.
I am just waiting for Ace Attorney the Big O edition.
Ace Attorney the Big Edition. The 100 line. The
Go.
Last Defense Academy. This sounds like it would be like an RTS or a tower defense game. The 100 line, The Last Defense Academy is coming early 2025, Nintendo said. The enemies look cute, but they are also deadly. I don't even know what the hell this is.
Yeah, I didn't see this. I don't remember seeing this.
Oh, look, it's another anime-ass game.
Ah, okay, cool. Great.
It is very akin to Fire Emblem. It is a tactics game with a persona style explanation.
Yep, that's exactly what that looks like. Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven. Rule and Expand is the name of the game in Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven. The turn-based title is a flashy and strategic game, and that game is coming out October 24th.
It's fucking Homelander laser eyeing everybody.
Yep. Last, but certainly not the smallest announcement of the Nintendo Direct. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which was originally announced in 2017. but it's been a long time since we've heard anything, and this is the first look. And Nintendo is not expecting its release until 2025, but we got gameplay for the June 18th Nintendo Direct. That is available up on YouTube if y'all want to check that out. I would highly recommend it. I got goosebumps watching it. So stoked. Devin.
You notice how good this looks for a Switch title?
I bet you it's a dual release. I bet you it's a dual release.
Yeah,
I literally tweeted about it. I tweeted about it like a month before that, like, or 5 days before this got announced. I literally was just like, there's no way that this game's happening on the Switch. Or if it is, it will be a dual release on both consoles.
I've been saying for the last 2 years that this is going to be the very first Nintendo title for the Switch 2, whatever it is.
Yep. Literally even retweeted it and was just like, happy to be eating my words today, seeing gameplay for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So yeah, that is everything that was announced at June 18th Nintendo Direct. Thanks for sitting along with that, folks. That was a long. There was a lot of announcements. We've got one more thing for you. Next, I'm going to pass the ball off over to Ernell. This one will go by much quicker, but it's something that I feel like is very worth talk about because tis the season, if you will.
Yes.
I literally had like a really funny thought. I was like, can we call it gay season instead of Pride Month?
No, because there's a bigger spectrum than that. Unfortunately,
that's fair. I'll allow it. I'll acknowledge that. But I thought it was funny.
It's supposed to encompass the whole thing. But I see you.
Everybody.
But I see you. Gay.
I thought I was clever. But
for sure, I got you.
Ernell, what are we talking about next?
Next, we're talking about the winners of Gaming Magazine's The Gayming Awards that they brought us to in celebration of Pride and to put the spotlight on LGBTQIA plus representation within the games industry by allowing us to vote for games that we think are very lovely and gay. So firstly, our categories, and I'll list off the nominees and the winner last for each one. We have LGBTQ plus Geek Entertainment Moment of the Year. Nominees were Doctor Who, The Star Beast, The Bad Wolf, and BBC Studios. Harley Quinn, DC Studios, and Warner Brothers Animation. Nimona, Netflix and Annapurna Pictures. Scott Pilgrim Takes Off from Netflix, and Legend of Vox Machina Season 2, Amazon Studios, Critical Role, and Titmouse. With the winner being The Last of Us, Long Time from HBO.
Well deserved.
God damn that episode.
Absolutely.
God damn that episode.
That's still like one of my favorite. That's still one of my favorite pieces of TV ever.
Still fucking kills me to this day. And then we have just a listing of the LGBTQ plus streamer rising star class of 2024 with Devo Glare, Pearl Tease, Simply Aretha, Cinnaren, and Sukar Baba. No winners there, just announcing the whole class.
Simply Aretha is a wild name.
Aretha,
not urethra.
Jesus.
But you said it like that. You didn't say you said when you said
Aretha. My bad.
That's why I said that.
I didn't realize it was pronounced Urin. Best LGBTQ plus contribution to esports awards went to Bailey McCann, Bethany Indyberg Piles, Cora Kennedy, Slay Peck / Kylie Gabor, and the winner, Emma MZ Rose. LGBTQ plus Streamer of the Year award went to Apothic Decay, Evo, Elix, Espe Simone, Half Moon Joe, Macy, Sheeler, and the winner, Spring Sims. And then Best LGBTQ plus Indie Game Award. Nominees, Coral Island. God, I love that fucking game. Stairway Games and Humble Games. It's kind of like an Animal Crossing sort of style, or like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing put together. In Stars in Time from Insert Disc 5. Stray Gods, the role-playing musical from Humble Games and Summerfall Studios. Tachia from Wakeb and Kepler Interactive. This
Still
bed
need to play that.
I know, me too. This Bed We Made from Low Birth Games. And the winner, of course, Thirsty Suitors from Outer Loop Games and Annapurna Interactive. Mega gay game. Big time gay game.
Yeah, super gay.
Super
Extra gay.
not fucking straight game. I love it.
I mean, it says it in the name.
Like literally, like the only game gayer is the games that won more coming up here in just a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Best LGBTQ plus character award nominees: Aloy from Horizon Forbidden West, Guerrilla and PlayStation Studios; Dame Aelin from Baldur's Gate 3 from Larian Studios; Dion Lesage from Final Fantasy 16, Square Enix. That makes sense. Dion is very not straight. Jala from Thirsty Suitors.
Met Dion yet in game?
Was it
I don't know that I've met Dion in game yet.
in Final Fantasy 16? He's probably not. He's Bahamut.
Oh yeah, I definitely have not met him yet.
Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. Jala from Thirsty Suitors, Outerloop Games and Annapurna. Tachia from Awakeb and Kepler Interactive. And then our winner of fucking course, Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3, Larian
I
Studios.
stand Shadowheart.
Don't we all? Don't we all, my
I'm
friend?
pretty sure the entirety of the internet for a very long time.
Shadowheart and our boy, the Vampy boy. Yeah, we all love him.
What's his name right now?
Not wrong. Authentic Representation Award went to our nominees: Baldur's Gate 3, Coral Island, The Sims 4, The Expanse, a Telltale Games, and This Bed We Made, and then the winner, Thirsty Suitors, of course. Industry Diversity Award nominees: Humble Games, Larian Studios, Queerty Gamers, that's fucking big brain name, Roll 7, Women in Games International, and the winner, Latinx in Gaming. Kind of surprising, actually. There's a lot of Latin folks that are not happy with that name, but fuck them.
Yeah, and everybody else here is like well deserving.
Yeah, right. Gaming Icon Award, Jeremy Crawford from Wizards of the Coast. Congratulations, Jeremy. Gaming Magazine's Readers Award nominees: Final Fantasy 16, Goodbye Volcano High, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, Tachia, This Bed We Made, and the winner, fucking course, Baldur's Gate 3. And then finally, Game of the Year Award, Final Fantasy 16, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, Thirsty Suitors, Spider-Man 2, Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, and the winner, by a fucking landslide, I'm sure, Baldur's Gate 3, because it's a very not straight game, and I'm proud to say it.
I've heard it's a very gay game.
Very much love it. And that was the Gaming Awards winners of 2024.
You know what's crazy? I didn't hear a single person complain about how gay that game was. Nobody.
Nope.
No, not a one.
Nope. Sure didn't.
What if it was Star Wars?
So clearly it's not really a problem.
True. No, it's not, because they're fucking idiots and they just
until
like
it touches weird. So why the fucking D&D be gay but not Star Wars? They're both make believe.
There's literally D&D Star Wars.
I know. That's ridiculous. But I digress. Thank you, Ernell, for reading that.
You're welcome.
But yeah, no, I literally those literally happened today, and I was just like, oh fuck yeah, we're covering that. So like literally this morning.
And then next, sir.
Hell yeah! All right, folks, we're oh yeah, I'm about to say before we move on to the thing, we haven't done this in a few weeks. I almost skipped it, but we're gonna get into the games releasing this week before we head into our headlining topic for the evening. So yeah, I'll be giving you that real quick. So we have Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition that's releasing on all major platforms, and that is actually available today at the time of this recording, June 25th. Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is available on Android and iOS. That's also available today. That's a very, very adorable game. It's like spooky cute spooky Animal Crossing.
I fucking love that game, Cozy Grove.
I really really like it. We have Graven that is that's like a tactics action adventure that is also coming out on all major, or excuse me, most major platforms. It was already on PC, but now it is coming to Series S and XS and PlayStation.
Mhm.
That is also available today. We have the Riven remake. That's good. That is a VR game. We've got that on PC, Quest 2, Quest 3, and Mac. Wow, a Mac release date. That's incredible. Mac users rejoice. You can play. You can play a new game in 2024 today, as long as it's the Riven remake. Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble is available on Switch. That game is actually like supposedly like getting some traction, and like it's like a return to form for the franchise. I'm kind of excited. I love Super Monkey Ball.
Yep.
I played that shit a lot on Switch. So that's also available today. We got The Case of the Golden Idol. It's a mobile game that's also available today. Until Then, available on PlayStation 5 and PC, available today. Wow, lots of games releasing today. Monster Hunter Puzzles, Feline Islands. It's a mobile game for the Monster Hunter franchise. It's probably a puzzling game if I had to take a stab at it. That's available tomorrow. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD is available on Switch later this week, June 27th. Neo Sprint coming to all major platforms. A new racing game coming June 27th. Tchia coming to Switch June 27th. And Spy and Anya Operative Memories coming to PlayStation 4, 5, and Switch at the end of this week for June 28th. So lots of smaller mobile and indie games this week for you. Looks like lots of time filler games. So if y'all are feeling a little bit of a lull, maybe check out one of these smaller games this week. And without further ado, folks, I am really happy with our time. Actually, I'm very pleased.
Yes, good job, sir.
Yeah, we nailed it, gentlemen. Thank you. Well, without further ado, we're going to be heading into what, Ernell?
My good sir, the Endgame. That's what we're getting into. The Endgame.
Absolutely, that's exactly what we're getting into. That's our headlining segment, folks. Well, we're talking about the things that are it's going to be our chunky conversation, if you will, this evening. And tonight, we're talking about the best games of 2024 so far. Not to be confused with our Game of the Year candidates. Okay, I do want to take a moment. We're going to talk about our Game of the Year candidates a little bit later in just a few weeks with y'all, because we haven't necessarily played all of the games that are Game of the Year contenders this year, but we do want to talk about what we feel like are the best games we've personally gotten our hands on throughout the year, because we've all played a different variety of titles, or in my fucking case, we've not really played shit this year, unless it was Helldivers 2. So we're going to be talking about our top 3 best games in our experience this year. We're going to be going round robin. And everyone's going to be giving our 3, and we can have repeats. Just give like an individual, or just kind of try to expand on the explanation if we see a duplicate in the spot, right? Because we're not trying to rank them or anything. It's just based off our personal experiences for the year. So
yeah, what we did last time for movies, we just said like, hey, if it's on your list too, just wait until it comes back to your round.
Yeah,
and then you can kind of expand the thoughts.
You can visit it again. Like, it's totally a-okay. Like, just try to expand on it a little bit. I think that's just fine here. So Devin, I'm gonna pass the ball off to you first. What's gonna be your number 3 for the year, man? What are some of the best games you've played this year so far?
So I had to think about it, because there's a few games I still haven't played yet this year. Granted, I have played a lot so far. But my number 3 best game of the year is I've been trying to think about games I've really sunk a lot of time into and just really loved the gameplay loop, art style, the connectivity with friends. I'm gonna have to go with Helldivers 2 for my number 3 best game of the year.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Oh yeah.
Why is that, sir?
About to say, why is that your number 3?
I just said because connectivity with friends. The art style is really good. It's got a really good gameplay loop. It's fun. It can be challenging. It's constantly updated. It has a very active community, which you don't see, and they have one of the better live service platforms, in my opinion.
Yeah,
especially when it comes to like a battle pass or whatever you would want to call it. And it's
Yeah.
just fun. It's just fun.
Yeah, I do like the war bonds are like permanent and that they can be earned completely in game. Yeah, it's just a good fun game. Good, excellent. Hell yeah, man. Good first
Also,
rollout. Yeah.
thank you, Honey Boobies, for the subscription.
Oh, thank you. We love you, honey.
Thank you,
Thank you so much. Thank you for your boobies, if you will. Oh, sir. Yes, sir.
You're number 3.
My number 3, Garrick, my good sir, is going to be Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
That's
my
your
boy.
3?
That's my number 3.
I absolutely thought that was going to be 1 or 2.
If we were having a very different conversation tonight, it might have been. But because of the details of this year, I feel that this game will be landing on my number 3 for best of the year so far. I feel that this game does a lot of really, really great things. Enough so that I feel it's the 3rd best game of the year so far.
Right, worthy of a spot.
But I do think that it is. It does have some stuff that it could have done better to sort of fulfill the Final Fantasy VII fan base a little bit more. It is great. It is grandiose. It is sick. It is dope. It looks beautiful. But there are some moments in the game that can feel a little bit tedious and samey. And I think that held the game back a little bit from being the insane experience that it possibly could have been.
Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair.
What about you, Garrick? What's your number 3?
Dude, I really, really had to rack my brain. My number 2 and my number 1 spot came to me incredibly fucking easy. This year. But like my number 3 spot, I had to kind of mull it over because I was just like, I really haven't played like a ton of new releases this year. There have been some super solid releases. I've picked up a good fair chunk of them for like my fantasy critic, but I just haven't played them myself. Like Infinite Wealth or Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, or like just there's so many. But I was just thinking of games that I've personally been able to get my hands on and really enjoyed. God, it's even like I'm even kind of having like an internal debate about which one I want to throw out right now, because like there's two that it could be like really for my number 2. One of them I finished, the other I haven't, but it left a really, really good impression on me, and that's kind of why I want to put it in my 3 spot. I do think I am going to give credit where credit is motherfucking due. And my number 3 spot is absolutely going to be Still Wakes the Deep.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I need to play that. God damn
it. It was a great fucking game. Like it really did. It gave me a good impression. It diverted expectations. The sound design was one of my favorites in any modern horror title to date. I really, really loved the sound design. The voice acting was absolutely incredible. It was so fucking Scottish. I literally had to turn closed captioning on so that it would translate it from Scottish English to English and to be able to get it all. And but the atmosphere in the game was incredible. Even if it wasn't like out and out terrifying or like scary, like it was traumatic. It was a very traumatic game, and for like it being like a 4 to 5 hour like narrative experience, I liked it. I really liked it. As soon as I ran credits on that game, I was just like, this would make a great film adaptation. Like it was very cinematic, it was very narrative. I was super engrossed in like from start to finish. I was invested in it. I did it in one. Like I sat down and just in 5 hours just like opened the game, launched it, and rolled credits in that same sitting. So like I absolutely I got to give credit where credit was due, and I loved that game. It was worthy of the number 3 spots. So Wakes the Deep.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Okay, I gotta fucking play that game now.
Yeah.
Dude, especially with it being on Game Pass. Shut up.
Devin, your turn.
My number 2 game is actually going to be Dragon's Dogma 2.
Wow, that's getting that high for you. Wow,
that.
Okay.
You've played that, and I haven't played that, and I want to play that.
It's a fantastic game. That game, I haven't beaten it yet, but I've put a lot of hours in it. I've been playing it on PC, and dude, that is a game. If you just want to turn your brain off and explore and fight some cool creatures and just do some really cool shit, that game is great. It looks amazing. The creature design, the level of detail, the interaction with the environment and all the enemies that you have, like that you come across
Seems
is
super immersive.
dude, it's like mini Shadow of the Colossus. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
it's an awesome game, and it actually has a really good story that's well thought out that you can progress in different ways. And DJ was right. It's a fantastic game, and I'm really glad I picked it up and jumped into it.
Hell
Awesome, man.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Or
My
no, you
number
didn't.
2 is going. It's yeah, I'm gonna have to. My number 2 is going to be Helldivers.
Mm.
Yeah.
Helldivers almost made it to my number 1, to be completely honest with you. And is barely getting pushed to number 2. This game was and still is phenomenal. Some of my favorite video gaming experiences have gone to Helldivers 2 so far. Playing with you guys, playing with different friends, just having just absurd, ridiculous, over the top action moments with a bunch of your homies that's not supposed to be taken seriously, that is supposed to be stressful. You're having to like play as a team. You're having to combat big fucking monsters with really big fucking guns. It's just like this power fantasy video game that few video games are able to deliver in a way that feels right. And this game, from front to back, felt right even to this day. Even with all the clunky bullshit, even with all like the ridiculous bugs and glitches and all this other shit that we ran into, we still played it every single fucking day. For months, we played this fucking game. And I think that is a testament to how truly wonderfully made that this game actually was. Helldivers 2 is a fantastic title for this year.
Hell yeah, it is, dude. That's a fucking good one. I'm glad that made it onto your number 2 spot.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
very interested. There's like, because we know that Starship Troopers Extermination is officially getting its 1.0 release and coming to console in October.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Are we gonna stay loyal to Helldivers, or are we gonna dabble and see if we got another?
We're gonna have to
I'm
see,
very,
man. We're gonna have to see, dude.
interested in playing
It could knock it
Extermination.
out,
I
dude.
gotta be
Like,
honest.
Also, it
I
is
think the
first
games
person,
both
not
have
third.
their own. Yeah, but I think the games both very much have their own spot in the space carved out. Because like Extermination has been in early access and it's been doing well since before Helldivers 2 was even like a thing. So like obviously like they're gonna exist in the same space, but like now it's coming to console. So and with crossplay. So I'm very excited to see what that one will be like. So, but hell yeah, I'm super
PC,
stoked
baby.
to see the Helldivers 2 made it to your top 3.
yes, sir. Garrick, you're number 2.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy on this one, man. Dude, V Rising 1.0 on PlayStation 5. Holy
That
fuck.
checks out.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. Like,
All right.
and I know I'm kind of splitting hairs on this one because it officially released in early access in 2022. But like as I was telling these guys last week, it legitimately feels like like a new game experience. Like there is so much more involved. The combat's been more fleshed out. There's so many more skills. There's like dozens and dozens more fucking bosses than there previously was in the game. They've straight up added new biomes. They've added like all sorts of things that quality of life features, things that you can do with your castle. Like it's just been an amazing experience. And despite it being like this crafting survival game with like an ARPG like Diablo like kind of like twin stick esque like combat system, like it's a very, 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 very immersive game. I love it. Even when I'm not playing like on an RP server, I've got my little head cannon going in my head like all the time for my character, and I'm like doing like a little bit of something. The world is so so alive in that game. I love it from top to bottom. Vardaron is a great place to go live in if you want a game to go live in. And I have been looking for that for months this year. And V Rising did it for me immediately. Like, it released just a few weeks ago. I've got 80 plus hours in. I still haven't beat it. I'm like cruising along, and I can't get enough of that game.
Oh yeah, dude. All right, we're in our number ones now. We're in our number ones, boys.
Ones.
All right, guys. My number one so far for 2023. I mean 2024. Wow.
He's living in the future and the past.
Yeah. My favorite game of 2026.
Yep.
It is gonna have to go to Destiny, the final shape. That shit is so good.
I was wondering if that was gonna make the cut for either of you.
Everything I've played, that is the most like satisfying conclusion I've gotten to a story in a very long time. The gameplay loop is the best it's ever been for Destiny. The content, the amount of content, and the expanded story of the Endgame is better than we've ever had it before. It looks beautiful. The environments are beautiful. The game is challenging, but in a very constructively good way. I'm loving it.
Are you guys? Can you guys see this?
See what?
Is there an angry Carl the Kraken literally on Devin's face of your guys' screen?
No, that's just you, doggy dog.
What the fuck is happening right now?
What the fuck?
Can you take a screenshot, please?
Yeah. No, like hold on. Like,
send a Snapchat. What the fuck?
Yeah, like what? Like literally.
What the hell?
Yeah,
because it might have, because angry Carl comes up for the DJ
for the
sound drop. Yeah. It might have just. Wait, Devin, maybe play DJs again. Play DJs again.
Hold on.
Wait. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
The screen cap. Windows Shift S.
Anyway, I'm gonna keep talking about it. But yeah, it's a fantastic expansion, one of the best, and it makes Destiny feel like a whole brand new game again. You know, I can go on and on about it. Catch our review. We did it last week. Episode 19 of GK Death Ratio. So
good episode.
Yeah.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Garrick, where's this at, man? Where's this at? No, you don't. You just hit like alt.
I was trying to get it to grab just the window.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. You can just browser.
I got it though. Yeah, I got it.
Just pop that bitch in there. Just control Alt V. Just control Alt V that bitch.
Send it to me. I have an idea.
It's literally it's going right there.
All right, I got this.
We're talking about Devin's face on this. What the fuck's going on in my face on this? Hold on. Let me show the people at home. So here's
it's
Devin.
Just like it's just chill. It's perfectly over his fucking face on my screen.
Is it still there?
Yeah.
And then there's me. And Garrick, who's like, what the fuck?
Like, it's just utter confusion.
All right, Devin, play it. Play it again.
Okay.
Prime Gaming.
All right, is it still there? Is it still there, Garrick?
Oh, it went away. Sad.
Okay, cool. So Devin said he's gonna have to say that Destiny 2, the final shape, was his number one. I think Devin's out of his fucking mind.
Of what I've played. Yeah.
He is out of his fucking mind. Because Destiny 2, the final shape, is absolutely the best game of the year so far, doggy dog. You know what I'm saying? Are you fucking kidding? There's no second guessing that shit, dude. Are you fucking kidding? This has been hands down one of the best video game experiences I've ever fucking had, was this goddamn campaign. Being able to experience this after 10 fucking years of devotion and blood and sweat and fucking tears, and we finally got a campaign out of Destiny. Of all the
made me
games,
cry.
Destiny that made us fucking have tears with 6 of our fucking friends together in a fucking room being like, oh my god, what the fuck, dude? What the shit were they fucking doing when they were cooking this shit up, dude? I can't believe that they pulled this off. Bungie has never made me feel this way about fucking any game that they've ever fucking touched. This game is fucking it. Like, I will be shocked if this doesn't potentially surpass the online service game of the year category and just straight up goes to game of the year fucking conversation, because it deserves to fucking be there. To be completely honest with you, man, like this campaign is emotional and driven, and it pays off on 10 years of fucking experience that we dumped into this fucking stupid franchise for like for, against our better fucking will and knowledge and gut feelings. We still invested that fucking time, and this game knew exactly how to deliver that back to us all in the end. It took them too fucking long to do it, but I'm hoping that this is a good sign that Destiny going forward is going to continue to deliver stories and writing and character relationships with its fans going forward. Destiny 2: The Final Shape is absolutely the best fucking game of the year so far.
Hell, fucking yeah!
Fuck you,
like,
Garrett.
I was waiting. I was no. As soon as Devin said it, I was just like, it's Ernell's too. I knew. Obviously, that shit is not mine because I fucking have not played that shit at all. I haven't even played Lightfall. So that Destiny 2: The Final Shape is not the best game of the year so far for me. But it is Helldivers 2 for me.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Right?
I'll allow it, sir.
So number 3 for Devin, number 2 for Ernell, number 1 for yours truly, because I have put hundreds of hours into that game since fucking February, man. Hundreds of hours.
What are you sitting at on that hourly? You know?
I think I'm like just over 200, like 207.
Jesus, dude. Jesus.
I have 186.
Yeah, you're right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So, but like, yeah, and dude, but like, just so much, just like so much. And I think Devin's actually a higher level than me because he was actually to play more. I think some of my game time is waiting on menus and shit from PC or PlayStation problems.
Sure.
But yeah, like, dude, this game, Arrowhead literally said, we want to make a live service game. But what if we made a live service game that played out like a D&D campaign? And like, we're literally going to give you updates, and like, there's going to be like real-time repercussions for like you as the player. And also, we're literally going to make you choose what rewards you want to earn in game by like actively completing goals. And then, oh yeah, by the way, like, we didn't think you guys were going to save them motherfucking kids, but you did. So we're going to donate $4,000 fucking dollars to save the children because y'all chose to save the children instead of get some anti-tank mines. Like, this fucking game just does what live service should do. It really, really just does it, man. Like, to the point to where like I was concerned about the happenings. I am concerned about the happenings of what is actively going on in that game when I am not even playing it. I have the Helldivers Hub app installed on my phone. Notifications are on. I know when we're capturing planets. I know when we're defending planets. I know when major orders get updated. I know when the campaign gets moved along. Like, every time like there's something from like officially from Helldivers that like either moves the war campaign along or gives us like a game update or a war bond update or fucking patch notes, I literally see everything for that game. I'm on the subreddit and I'm looking at leaks for all of the new things coming up. I'm obsessed with Helldivers 2. Like, absolutely cannot get enough of this game. I wasn't even upset when they took like a month to just lay back and cook, and they then literally come out with one of the best balance patches they come out with since the game launched. They took the step to, like, for God's sake, the CEO stepped down. He stepped down to become the head creative director of the game because he was like, I just want to focus on this. He was like, but this is still my company. I still own it, but I just don't want to run it. I want to do the game. I want to be in charge of making sure this game heads in the direction that I have envisioned. And I can't, like, that's just incredible. Like, absolutely fucking goated game, goated fucking studio, like, goated live service model. Cannot get enough of Helldivers 2. I fucking love you, Arrowhead Games. Like, absolutely. You've released one of my favorite cooperative experiences since I got my grubby dwarven little hands on Deep Rock Galactic. Thank you, thank you, Helldivers 2. Like, amazing fucking game.
Goddamn
That
good
is my
game.
best.
Goddamn good game, man. I'll tell you what. I'm glad Helldivers made all 3 of our top 3 at some point or another.
Unanimous.
Unanimous, kind of.
Like, because, like, regardless of, like, where you're feeling about the game right now, or, like, if you've kind of petered out because the campaign's gone a little quiet, or we're waiting for some bigger events, like, everybody that got their hands on that game, like, was crazy impacted by it. Like, it was all we were talking about. Like, it literally spawned like a secondary community in, like, our own thing, like, where we even have, like, we have, like, a Helldivers chat, just like we have the Guardians chat, because we have people that care enough about the happenings of that game, like, to the same level of the happenings as Destiny. And that's amazing to see, because one's a decade old franchise and the other was like an indie game that was literally a top-down shooter that topped out at like 3,000 max players 14 years ago.
Yep, that's for damn sure. DJ, thank you.
But yeah, folks, so that has been our top 3 individual best games of the year that we've had the opportunity to get our hands on. We will be having the game of the year conversation. We're halfway.
Yep.
We'll be having it, right? Because there's plenty of games that none of us didn't even touch, that I know are absolutely fantastic games, did not get mentioned here tonight, simply because we haven't played them yet for one reason or another. But folks, we have one last little thing before we end off the evening. We're going to tell you about our schedule, what we got remaining for the rest of the week. No splash damage this week, folks, because we are going to go see a film. We're going to go see a film this week because A Quiet Place Day 1 is coming out. And that's what we're doing. On Friday, folks, we're going to be ending off the week with a Quiet Place Day 1 review for y'all. So you guys will be able to check that out on Friday. That live recording will be here on Twitch at 7 p.m. West Coast, Best Coast time. So yeah. If you guys have gotten the opportunity to play a good fair chunk of titles this year, please let us know what your top 3 best games of the year have been. What your guys' experiences with the various titles that we've gotten released, because it's been the gaming atmosphere has been a lot different this year compared to the last few years. So I want to hear what other people's best games have been, because this has been Good Kraken's Death Ratio, your choice for all of the nerdy video game news, reviews, and discussions that you can want to hear live each and every Tuesday at 7 p.m. West Coast, Best Coast time, folks. But if you like what you've heard, you can head on over to our Discord channel, where you can submit questions and topics to the show, get exclusive content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services where you like to watch or listen. You can also support us by going to our YouTube channel, y'all, clicking that beautiful bell and big red button, or by subscribing to our podcast channel and by searching Death Ratio and leaving a review there. We got to get going, but until next time.
Prime Gaming. Prime Gaming.